So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. What's up YouTube? Dal here from Zephyr War Games, and I'm about to bring you an insane Dark Magician combo. So Dark Magician is a bit more control deck for me, but I've actually found a really good combo that is quite consistent, that can give you a 3500 attack Dark Magician and stun your opponent for an entire turn very easily. So before we get started, please hit that like button. It supports and helps the channel out massively. Subscribe so you do not miss out on any future videos leading up to Duel Overload release and afterwards in Master Rule 5. With that said and done, I'm about to show you this insane 3-card Dark Magician combo that stuns your opponent for an entire turn, if not longer if you choose to, gives you a 3500 attack Dark Magician to keep poking away with, and gives you the ability to instantly synchro summon on your turn should you wish. So, with that being said, all you need is a normal summon, which if it's Rod, plus, an extender, Apprentice or Souls. Souls is a bit more consistent. With Apprentice you do need the discard ability, and then either a revival card or a card that can special summon a Dark Magician. So you've got Dark Magic Veil, you've got Monster Reborn. If you really want to, you can play the World Chalice Monster Reborn card to a Link Zone as well, just to give you that little bit more of added consistency. Now for me, the combo is definitely worth it. This combo gets you game. And especially moving into Master Rules or Master Rule 5 as well, the combo is insane and will lock them out completely. So what you need to do, and it gives you the ability to plus as well. So let's say this is a going first combo. So we're going to have one card in our hand of that one, the second one of that one, and then the third one of this one. The remaining 2 cards can be anything, and you're going to recoup 2 cards if you use Souls. So the way this works is you would normal summon the Rod. Rod's effect would go off. Now with Rod's effect, you ideally want to add Circle. Circle gives you the ability of getting 2 cards back to your hand if you're lucky enough. Otherwise you can use Servant, entirely up to you. Another card you can use is Vishuddha as well. It really doesn't matter as long as it is either Dark or Spellcaster, that is your extender. Now we'd activate the Circle. Now, depending on what Circle reveals, I'm going to zoom out a little bit more so you can see more of this glorious mat and more of the combo. If Circle reveals something that has Dark Magician that you can add to your name, add to the hand, then that's an additional plus, that will go there. If it doesn't, it does not matter, because the way it would work is you'd go Magician's Soul, send the Dark Magician from your deck to your graveyard, there you go, and you actually want to summon Soul this turn. You don't actually want to bring back the Dark Magician. Now, if you've used Circle, you can use Soul's effect to send Circle to draw an additional 1 card. If you did not use Circle and you wanted to use Servant, you'd be using Servant's effect to guarantee you the card you draw. So it's whether you want the random draw or you want the guaranteed draw. You then link Magician's Soul with Magician's Rod, and you summon out, or you link summon, Union Carrier. Now the best thing with Union Carrier is it attaches a monster from your deck that is of the same attribute or type as a monster on your field. So you're going to play Dark Magic Veil, Monster Reborn, or the World Legacy Revival spell, anything that can bring Dark Magician back from the graveyard, or special it from your hand. If you want to special summon it from your hand using Ancient Rules as well, you can do. You then use Union Carrier's effect to target Dark Magician and equip Dragon Buster Whelp from your deck to the Dark Magician, locking your opponent out of their extra deck completely. Now if you hard draw this is a dragon, it is a level 1, it is a tuner. So you can go into Link Karibo, or you can use it as the dragon material to fusion summon into the Dragon Knight. Hence the fact it's got a little bit more consistency with the deck. Now, it gives Dark Magician an extra K, so unless they can normal summon or special summon a monster that does not come from the extra deck and hit you for 35k or above, your Dark Magician is going to be kept there, locking your opponent out. If you have an Eternal Soul, you can flip that to protect Dark Magician as well, and you still have 4 cards in your hand from your opening hand. Not to mention any of the draw cards that you might have played if you play Extravagance, whether you have Soul Servant or Allure of Darkness as well, you can get a bit more consistency and dig through your deck to get the pieces you require. Now, moving on to your next turn. So you've locked your opponent out of the extra deck. If you want to keep poking them and keep them locked out of the extra deck, you can do. If you feel that they're going to be able to pop this, what you can do is you can summon Buster Whelp. And then Synchro up. Now I've just got to check Buster Whelp. While this card is equipped to a monster, your opponent cannot special summon from the extra deck. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can special summon this equipped card. You can only use this effect once per turn. So you'd special summon this card during your next turn, and you could sync up to a level 8 Synchro. That could be a Savage Dragon if this Link monster goes to the graveyard, or of course it can be like an Omega, it could be a Scarlight, it can be pretty much any level 8 Synchro you want. Now I'd only advise doing that if you have the ability of bringing back Dark Magician, because then that is game. The one weakness is equipping this to Dark Magician is that you do 9 times out of 10 want to get rid of your Dark Magician to bring it back with a turn aside to trigger Circle. But being able to lock your opponent out of the extra deck with a 3500 beater, you're then going to beat over them with Dark Magician, go in with your Union Carrot at 1000 if they haven't killed it already, and then you're going to still maintain your hand advantage. Like I said, if you do want to bring this out, you get into a Synchro monster. In Master Rules, you can put it wherever you want. You can put it there. You then get the ability to start using your Fusion plays, your Revival plays, any other kind of plays that you want with Dark Magician to bring them to the board or loop your Dark Magician back and forth and constantly keep dealing with your opponent's damage. Alternatively, if you wanted to, rather than Synchro, you can bring this a touch, you can play the Quick Play Fusion spell and turn these into the Dragon Knight, protecting your spells and traps. Now, obviously, if in this combo from the remaining 4 cards in your hand, you have the ability to get Dark Magician back to the field and turn it into the Dragon Knight, then of course, that's where you want to end up linking your Buster Whelp to. If you can get into the Dragon Knight, then you go with your Buster Whelp, and it gets the combo even stronger. You then have a 4k Dragon Knight that protects all your spells and traps. You have your Eternal Soul set, you have a Quick Play Fusion spell set, anything you want, and it will completely lock your opponent out again. This combo is insane for Dark Magician. I would not be surprised if Buster Whelp does get banned during the Master Rule 5 kind of ban list cleanup. If it does, do not worry. The combo still really stands, because you can just get a dragon card from the deck, or even a spellcaster card from the deck, and equip it. This is just the most powerful equipped card to lock your opponent out of the extra deck. And it's without Dragoons. If you have Dragoons, obviously you're going to put it with that. But you can pretty much play it with everything you need, and all you need is 3 cards, 3 consistent cards. It doesn't need to be Rod, it can be a normal summon. It doesn't need to be Souls, it can be any form of extender, just as long as you have the ability of getting Dark Magician to the board. Even if you don't have Dark Magician, you just need to get 3 monsters to the board that are good enough to equip this to. You're playing all dark, so the attribute link is much better than the dragon, so you don't need to rely on that. All you are relying on is the Dark Dragon, the Dark attribute ability to link it to any of your Dark Magician cards as well. Even put it to Rod and give yourself a 2600 Rod. Nice. Anyway, I hope you like this combo. It is short, sweet and simple, but it does give you a nice power play and control play for Dark Magicians during Master Rule 5 and during Master Rule 4 towards the tail end of it once we get Union Carrier. So for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time guys, as always, happy dueling.